I don't know how to start this video, so I'll just tell you what we're doing. I'll be playing as Germany, historically, and I have the goal of defeating the Allies and the Comentern, but the challenge is that I'm not allowed to build any military factories, any civilian factories, or any dockyards. I can't think of anything else to say about that, but let's go. Can't really build anything else that's very useful, so I'm just going to build refineries everywhere. Basic research and aircraft upgrades. Production. Now all the factories here are all the factories we're going to have, except for the ones we can get from focuses or from conquering other people. In other words, we're not going to have any more for a while. And this is what production is going to look like for the most part. I'm going to be doing a strategy which I've since perfected since the video where I tried it out. You can find it in the top right corner. But the idea is to spam 50 width infantry divisions and use lots and lots of close air support. So no artillery and just one factory on support equipment because we might need it for operations. I'll be spamming out bathtubs once I get enough Navy experience to make them, but in the meantime I'm just going to be making destroyers. With all that done, let's do Rhineland, unpause, and let's get started. Now, while we are just sitting here waiting for stuff to happen, I want to mention that I'm very, very sick right now. I have hands, feet, and mouth disease, which only children are supposed to get, but I have it anyway. It really, really sucks. I got like a rash on my face. My throat is super sore, and I'm about to get a rash on my hands and probably my feet soon as well, as the name suggests. So yeah, I'm completely miserable. I'm hoping my sore throat won't really affect my voice too much, but it might. That's the main reason why I'm mentioning it. I'm not dying or anything. I should be fine in 7 to 10 days, give or take. But I feel like I'm dying. Also, I want to mention that if you ever find yourself with an extremely contagious disease, and you know, like the day before or maybe 2 days before finding this out, you like hang out with friends or something, maybe tell them, you know, it might be helpful. Anyways, enough of that. Let's get back to the video game. So I like to go for the Chief of Army first. Like, I like getting that army experience quickly. I like getting that first. Now, these are both good options, army offense or army organization. So since we're using pure infantry, it's already going to have a lot of organization. This increases it by a percentage, which means the higher the base number is, the more this is going to pay off in the first place. So the organization is a very good option. And Halder, 10% attack, that is always useful. Thing is that most of the pushing power is going to come from my airplanes. So it might make more sense to just do army organization. They're going to fight longer and have the airplanes do more damage. If that's wrong, tell me in the comments and I'll cry about it all night. I'm also going to cancel MFO bills. Honestly, normally I think they're worth it, but in this case where I can't really build anything, I don't really think it is. Silent workhorse. Spy agency. I'm going to sell all my tanks because I'm not going to use them anyway. The construction boost that selling equipment gives you, I don't know, it's kind of meh. I mean, it beats them just sitting in my stockpiles collecting dust. So if you're unaware what the bathtub strategy is, it's when you take an early heavy ship hull, you put one heavy battery on it, make it as cheap as humanly possible, and you spam out a ton of these because you can get a lot of naval suppression with them. Let's make a new division with 1 cavalry. Let's train a whole bunch of these so we can use them for quick deployment and for garrisons. Now it is more efficient to use a single thing of infantry for quick deployment, but I'd rather just use this one since it still works just fine. German war economy, give me those military factories. With 2 silent workhorses and Mr. H here, we are now getting 2.13 political power every day while doing a focus. Pretty neat, I guess. This should be all the troops that I need. I don't want to build too many because they are kind of expensive. Anyway, let's flip all of them over. And how much infantry equipment are we missing? Not even that much. But we are going to like triple the size of this template, so it'll be a lot worse later. I'm not going to expand the template just yet because I can get access to a spirit of the army when I switch to mass assault. That'll make it free. Well, not free, but a lot less expensive. Denmark offers a trade proposal. These are decent bonuses, but they're just such small amounts. I don't think I'm going to go for that. Let's go for free trade. I have all the factories I could ever need since I'm not spending them on anything else. We might as well use them to buy resources. Anyways, we can do the Anschluss now. Switzerland doing stuff that I don't care about. Sweden is trying to sell some of the tanks they bought from me. That's kind of strange, isn't it? If it works, I guess. Yoink. Austria has been thoroughly Anschlussed. Now it's time to demand the Sudetenland. Dive bomber. Mass assault. Computing machine. Extensive conscription. 35 army experience has been acquired. We can now pay 35 army experience for bayonet strength. And that will allow us to fill out this template with infantry for 0 experience. When I first did this strategy, I could fill it up all the way. These bottom parts weren't locked, so it might not be quite as effective now. But, yeah, I guess we'll find out. I don't really care about going down these focuses quite yet, so I want to do some other stuff first. Like get the extra research slot. Industrial concern. We got memo and a whole factory. Lovely. Military high command. Let's get logistics, infantry expert, and the regrouping guy. Align Romania. Let's buy some Hungarian rifles because I'm a little rat that wants all the scraps. Fighters. Align Hungary. I pretty much spent all the political power I'm going to, so I'm going to replace this fella here with the elusive gentleman. I'm going to need some more dockyards for these bathtubs, so let's do naval rearmament and invite Hungary to the faction. It looks like my best spy just immediately died and I didn't even get an event for it. But there's a lot of new factories that I didn't build. We have rearmed navally. Now let's do some army innovations and then we're gonna start attacking people. The United Kingdom wants to limit naval rearmament. I've never seen this event before. Sure. I mean, I'm just making bathtubs, so it's not like I'm making big battleships with all the guns and stuff. So why not? Can invite Italy to the faction. Welcome. Fate of Czechoslovakia. Yeah, so we need 313 support equipment here. That's why we were producing that. First collaboration government completed. Let's do another one. We have almost enough equipment. Set up Slovakia as a puppet state. Next, Danziger War. Poland refuses to cede Danzig. What a shocking turn of events. Next, let's declare war on Poland and see what happens. Absolutely obliterated. Poland has been destroyed. Now, we did that in 22 days. Starting to need resources. Let's go down to export focus. Did that fix it? Yes, it did. I forgot to do the anti-Comentern pact. We need to do that to get to war with the USSR. Now, there's 2 main ways of going around the Low Countries. You can either attack the Netherlands first. They'll fall over pretty easily. Then you have a wide front line here to attack Belgium. It's a lot easier, it's a lot more effective. Or you can declare war on them all at once, and it's way cooler and more cinematic. Let's look at the air war for a second. So we're doing a decent amount of cast damage, about 20 per tick, and then we're shooting down 2 to 13. Right, yeah, we're doing pretty good, it looks like. God, we are just obliterating them. 0 to 11, 0 to 8. Just obliterating them. Honestly, I think a lot of it has been coming from investing in the MIO. I think a lot of it has been from there's 5% agility here, 5 here, 5 here, which isn't a lot, but when you start adding them all up, it's about 15%, which is a little bit more substantial. Oh, France, where is your army? They've got a lot of stuff in Italy. We got nothing up here. There, and Paris is ours. There was barely anyone in the way. I forgot to do doctrines. We've just been sitting at the top one of mass assault this whole time. Set the navy out. Let's see what happens. Looks like they put their navy away for a split second. That's awesome because I recorded this video once already. Got my whole navy destroyed and rage quit. So the fact that this worked the first time is very, I'm happy about it. We managed to land. That's pretty epic. Now it's just a matter of time before they're destroyed. What a glorious looking attack order. Almost there. British are about to fall over. I think I can start on war with the USSR. Alright, there we go. We got all of the things. And we got Venezuela in our faction. I guess that means something. Anyways, time for war with the USSR. Declare war. This strategy is not nearly as effective as I remember. I mean, we're winning. Kind of. It took a while, but we are pretty much winning absolutely everywhere. Oh, massive lag spike. Hey, truly the worst timeline. You can see right here in the statistics, I've built 0 factories, and I think I've succeeded. Goodbye.